been using this GLC 220D for the past 2 years and have shared my experience after completing 22,000 kilometers about 5 to 6 months back. I am sharing a link of my last video in the description of this video, so you can check that out also. This video would be helpful for people who are planning to buy the same vehicle. This is the GLC 220D or the GLC 300, the petrol version, and other motor lovers also. All the information shared in this video is from my personal experience after driving almost 30,000 kilometers and using it for almost 26 months. GLC 220D, the diesel version, is quite popular, and now you can find a lot of these vehicles in the Indian roads. The petrol version is the GLC 300. I am one of the very few owners who got the edition 1, the CBU version, when it was released initially in the year 2016. I'll divide this video into 5 parts. The first part is my experience as a driver. Second part is the maintenance, cost, servicing, all those things. The third part is the difference between CBU and CKD. Fourth one is the features that I really miss. Fifth one is an overall experience of this vehicle. So the first one, my experience as a driver. I have drove almost 30,000 kilometers, not almost, more than 30,000 kilometers personally. So I'll take one by one. Off-roading. I have not gone for a dedicated off-road trip, but I have used this off-road many times. My first drive from Bangalore to Ooty, and in Ooty I had to go to a resort which was around 3 to 4 kilometers fully off-road, full of rocks and all those things. And the off-road feature, you have to put this vehicle into the off-road mode and you can drive it, and it's really good, and it works well. So off-road, it's good. You can use it for off-roading. Then second is for long drive. I have driven this vehicle for almost 18 hours continuously, and there are situations when I have drove almost 1,000 kilometers in a day. Very comfortable, never felt tired, very easy, everything is really good. So long drive, you can go for it. City drive, really comfortable. It's fully automatic, so you don't have the pressure of changing the gears or the clutch or everything. It's really good for even city drive, very comfortable vehicle. Then the fourth thing is spare wheel. I never carry a spare wheel when I even for long drives. I never carry. Reason is, first thing is, there's no dedicated space to keep the spare wheel. When I got the vehicle, they just kept it in the boot and gave it to me, and I never carry it because I have to keep my luggage, and if I keep my spare wheel there, I cannot carry my luggage. I rely on the 24/7 roadside assistance of Mercedes-Benz. That's excellent. I used it only one time when I was in the Mysore city only, and one of my tire got burst and I didn't have a spare wheel. I just called the roadside assistant number, and within half an hour somebody came and did the needful, so I didn't have any trouble. So I always believe that we can use the roadside assistance, which is free, and they will help you in sorting out your issues. A bit about driving the vehicle. There are 5 modes. I mostly use the comfort mode. Comfort mode is there, economy mode is there, sport mode is there, sport plus is there, and there is a customized one which we can design on our own requirement. You can tune the mode up accordingly. It's a customizable mode. Other few tricks which I could share is to close the windows. Suppose you have locked and came out of the car and you forgot to close the windows, slide the windows up. You can do it with your remote by holding the lock button continuously, and the window rolls up. Then other thing is mileage of the car. Usually for luxury cars we don't ask the mileage, but for your information I'll tell you I get roughly around 9 to 10 kilometers. Then this is the car key. It has a chargeable battery inside. To charge it, what you have to do is you have to remove the on off start button and just use the key instead of this button. For 1 or 2 days when you use it, the battery of this remote gets charged. You will have the spare key also. What you have to do is alternatively use that key also, otherwise the battery would get damaged. Other thing is the seating capacity. It's 5, but I would say if you're going for long drive, 4 is 4 people, it will be comfortable. 5 can travel. The person sitting in the middle will not be that comfortable. Then Safety features are really good. It has got 7 airbags, and always use your seat belts when you travel, because I think I have heard that the airbags won't work if you're not using the seat belts. Then music system is really good. I can use the Bluetooth. There are some differences between the CBU version, which this is the CBU version, it's called edition 1, and the current one, that is the CKD, what is sold right now. The first thing is, this has a 3-zone climate control. 3-zone climate control means the driver, the passenger here, and passenger sitting behind can adjust the AC according to their requirement. The temperatures can be set in 3 different temperatures can be set. Then the music system on this car is the Burmester music system, but I don't know exactly which is the one used for the CKD model. The third difference is the paint. The shade of paint is different for the CBU version and the CKD version. Fourth one is the memory positions. This you can make it available. It's an extra accessory. You need to pay extra for that. Then fifth one is the headrest one. See this one, which moves up and down. Actually, it seems there's a dummy button for the CKD version. Then the boot door. For in this CBU version, there's a button. Just press the button, it closes automatically. There's then other than that, price is less for the CKD version. This was almost 7 lakhs more when I purchased. This has illuminated scuff plates. The CKD version doesn't have illuminated ones. And lastly, one more thing is there, the wheels. Both has alloy wheels. The wheels on this is bit different from the CKD version. So that's all the difference what I know about between the CKD and the CBU version of GLC. Now no more CBU versions are available. You have to get only the CKD version. Then lastly, the features which I feel I am missing. It doesn't have a CarPlay. If it had a CarPlay, it would have been really good. And it should have had a space for the spare wheel. So that would have been a bit of confidence when we travel to very remote locations. Other than that, everything is fine for me. Then I would like to talk about the maintenance, services, and all those things which many people have asked me. I purchased this car from Akshaya Motors in Bangalore. Now I do my service in Mysore. I am based in Mysore now. So they have opened a new showroom, sales, service and spare at Mysore. So Mercedes-Benz has a place in service center in Mysore, so I don't have to go anywhere else. More than that, I would give a 10 out of 10 to Akshaya Motors, the service team. Excellent service, and any issues I just need to make a call to them. They come here, pick the car, they do everything whatever is needed. More than that, they have a very systematic way of maintaining the vehicle. They do the health checkup of the car, and they will inform you in advance that these are the problems or these things to be replaced. To be very frank, I didn't have any problem in last 2 years. I had to change the filters, the services, that's all. Every 15,000 kilometer, the oil change needs to be done. The regular service needs to be done. I have done 2 services, and to be very frank, it's costly. When you own a premium luxury car, you should expect that cost. It costs roughly around 75,000 rupees to do your oil change and other filter change, all those things. And usually after 20,000 kilometers, you need to change the brake pads. For me, it worked for almost 25,000 kilometers. Depends on how you use the car. Other than that, the insurance, my first insurance, when I brought the car new, I had to pay roughly around more than 2 lakh rupees. Now the premium has come down because the value of the car comes down, and it's roughly around 1.25 lakhs. That was the premium which I paid last time. So to conclude, this is a great machine. It's a machine which is ideal for off-roading, city drive, long drive. For me, I am very much satisfied with this vehicle. I have drove like anything. I enjoy driving this vehicle, and it's a highly recommended vehicle. Cost wise, you don't need to go to the S category or S class or the A class. This is a mid-range. C class is good. most of the comfort is there. So if you want a Mercedes-Benz, this is a good vehicle, good choice. I love this vehicle. Hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.